Pauly, buddy, I figured out how to fucking record FL while I got my voice going at the same time, so I could fucking show you how to do some shit, man. And man, I know you obviously knows a lot about it, but I just wanted to. I'm sure there's something that I could fucking show you that you probably don't know. You know what I mean? Like right off the bat, saw chain, man. Like you definitely want to learn how to saw chain. You see that all that green shit at the bottom there? Right? That's what they call the saw chain. I guess because it looks like a chain. You know what I mean? Right there underneath the sub sound. Listen to this beat too, by the way. Fucking sick. It's a new beat that I'm working on. Let's just have a listen for a sec. Look, this way your beats should look, Pauly, look. You got a lot going on, it means that you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot of fucking shit to make it dynamic. Right? Let's just listen to what it sounds like kicking into the saxophone. Just to speed it up, I'll fast forward a bit. Yeah, nigga. Cause we coming from the fucking streets of NFL date. You know it's Pauly and KC, Killer G. Twist it up with the heat. Breaking it down, we do it for the fucking G sound. Who wanna clown down the round? Fucking no comic in this bitch sound. Fuck that underground clown, I don't wanna go down. Fuck Jerry, man. I'm not fucking with him no more. He's too much of a clown, but he gets on too serious, and I can't comprehend him. I'll end up smacking his fucking teeth on his throat, but God forgive me for saying. He's fucking intolerable. Let's put it that way, man. Leave him for the birds, is what I'd say. Anyways, so, okay, before I even get into the shit, man, I want to tell you what I was telling you. I want to tell you what I was trying. I want to talk about what I was trying to tell you. Is what I was trying to fucking say. About saving a project file that you could just quickly jump into, right? So you can call yours like Pauly's favorite sounds or whatever. Mine's called access to the lab. Right, the reason why I call it, I know it's a sound. You're like, why so fucking extravagant? But I wanted something to start with an A, so that I don't gotta go too fucking far down to get to it. Right, so it's boom, right there, access to the lab. This is how I get into my quick go-to beats shit. Right now, I can't really give you an example of doing riffs now because I got my Bluetooth earbuds in and just a delay. Right. Right, I'm hitting the fucking keys, so it's like almost a full second delay between what's being relayed to my ears and fucking shit. So I can't really, it's not a whole lot of shit I can do as far as you know, like banging out riffs and shit. But I can still give you very good visual cues on what the fuck's up, right? So, man, you go in, you make yourself a project file, Pauly, and call it fucking whatever, right? Fucking Pauly's fucking favorite sounds, whatever, right? I didn't have to give an example of that. You know how to fucking, obviously you know how to run that shit. But okay, so just say if it takes you fucking 2 days or two hours or a bit here and a bit there over the course of time, you'll have all your favorite sounds, right? So, and I'm telling you, man, okay, FL Groove Kick 11. Usually I got it down on FL Groove Kick 28. But anyways, these are all of my favorite sounds, right? And I'm telling you, you should pick the same sound too. I'm gonna try to find it now. FL Groove Kick 28th. It's here somewhere. Hold on, bear with me, bro. Okay, FL Groove Kick 13 and 16. FL Groove Kick 20. And if you start using FL Groove Kick 28, you'll see what the fuck I'm talking about. It's a very, very reliable. It's very thumpy. It's very, you know what I mean? It's like it just works perfect for everything. You don't gotta fuck with nothing. Then you don't gotta look for kicks. And all you gotta do is tweak to make it different and from one beat to the next. All you gotta do is tweak the fucking reverb up and down a bit, or take the sample, the sample shit, and tweak up the pitch of it. It's all you gotta do, man. It's a different kick every single time. That's the reason why I like using it. If I can find the fucking slot, hold on, I'm trying to find the shit. Alright, 22, 23, 24, 26. FL Groove Kick 28th. Alright, now, as a matter of fact, I'm going to bring this up here and I'm going to save it there so I'll never have to fucking search for that bitch again. Right? So, I'll save it now. Right, so now, I don't even know why I got that kick arrangement there on FL Groove Kick 11. Usually because here lately I've been just using this. Right, listen how clean that kick is, man. I don't know if you can hear it. If you got good headphones on, you can hear what the fuck I'm talking about. Right, so okay, let me just jump into this real quick. I'm gonna solo out just the kick, just the kick for a second, just for explanation purposes. I'm gonna solo the kick by itself. Now watch, here's where the magic happens, buddy. Okay, first of all, now you get your kick on, you click on that, right? You see this here, look? You can take the pitch down. I don't even know if that's being applied or not. It's not, is it? Okay, now it is, right? See that? You turn your pitch down, up, right? And the envelope is to make it, okay, watch. To give you the extreme example so you see what I'm talking about. Now, you hear how it sounds longer? And you drag it down and it tightens it up. See how it's tightened right up? Okay, so now you can really hear the nuances and the differences when you get your reverb going with it. So this is what I do with every single sound, man. Like distortion, I'll put all these plugins. I'll put distortion on it. Put this like a soft clipper, right? Put on a clip or soft, depending on how loud you want it, how much gain, how much loudness you want to output on it, right? And every kick varies from one to the next. So sometimes you might have to put a grip on tube. And sometimes, for the most part, I like to have it down on a clip or soft. I don't even know why it's on soft. Usually, I always have it down on a clip. Right? Now, what's the difference with I know you fuss with reverb. It's only common sense, but I use it in a way to design the way I want my kick to sound. You know what I'm saying? All right, so watch here. You get the kick going here now. Listen to this shit. Right? Right? You fuck with the damping, the diffusion. Right? And then now you can go back here and start fucking with the sample. Lower. See, I know these are extreme examples, but it's give you an idea of what you could do for sound design, man, to make your fucking every kick sound different. You know what I'm saying, right? So you got that idea, right? Now I'm gonna go back in here, discard all that shit because I don't want it left like that. Right now, I'll show down here this reverb effect. What I got going here with the snares. You see what's going on here? The low cut is being dragged up and dragged down. I did that and recorded it in real time. That's how I got that effect on the bottom. I don't know if you know how to do it, but I'll show you in a second. So basically, I'm pulling the low cut down, and then I'm going up for when I want the snare to go. I want the snare to go dry, then I want it to go wet. Right? I don't know if you can hear the difference there. See this? It goes dry, wet, dry, wet. See that? So very fucking super easy, man. I'll show you how you do that real quick. So you go on your snare tab. This is how you make sure it's very dynamic, Pauly. Right? And you hit the record, and then you hit play. See that? That's me dragging it up and down, right? Or you can fuck with the DK. See that? See what I'm doing there? So now all of a sudden, and look at that, it does it in real time, and it's got one effect here is the reverb, me fucking with the reverb up and down, right? The low cut, and then the second one right here is me fucking with the DK up and down. Right now, all I gotta do is fucking highlight all that shit, copy and paste it, right? And you get this fucking super dynamic shit going right on through your snares. But you get the idea here, right? Keep on copying and pasting, right? And then you got this shit going, right? Now, go back to, I'm gonna go, now you got that idea, right? It's the whole reason why I want to show you about that is like about storing all your kicks, man, right? So you got all your favorite kicks, like I showed you going here. You got all your kicks, or you don't gotta fuck around with nothing, right? And what's cool too is like say now you want a different kick all of a sudden. This is your kick drum arrangement, right? You're fresh in, you're going, you loads into this shit, you want to fucking make a beat real quick, right? And now you want your beat to be fucking 92 beats per minute, right? Right? And you want your kick to be different. So you're cycling through your beat, you cycle through all your favorite kicks, man. It just speeds up your workflow. You don't gotta fucking do no guesswork, no thinking or nothing. You find a kick you like, you drag that kick up next to your fucking pattern, and then you drag and highlight your fucking thing, and bring your shit down to where you want to kick, right? Say Fawn's kick, right? You like this kick, you like that kick, you like that kick. Drag it up, drag the shit up next to your arrangement, highlight it, and then drag it down to where you want, right? And then once you got fucking a good idea going, a beat going, or you got one riff on it, then fucking save it. You can save it right over this, but obviously you don't want to overwrite your project file to where your main project file to where you goes in to make your beats. So you save a different name, right? That's how you keep going on your beats, right? The small process anyway. So and again too, the snares, man, like look by fucking all my favorite snares, right? I got a fuckload of snares, man. I got snares for days, nigga. Right? Say you want to stiff the snare, you like this snare here. Undo that. See if you like that, right? All these are fire snares too, buddy. That's why it's a good idea for you to sync up on shipment, because then you get all this shit for free, basically, right? You like that snare? Then you just drag that shit up there. See how fucking intuitive and easy shit is, right? So, I'm gonna solo the snare. Now you can do shit like this. Watch, right? Your sample. See that? Turn the envelope, the sample down, right? And again, the envelope to make it shorter. See that? Here, see how sick that sound? Right? It's all about tweaking the size, the decay, the damping, the diffusion. See that? The wetness, the early reflection, that's what ER is. Right? You fuck with all that, man. Right? Okay, so you got an idea on that. Now, I'm just going to quickly go into the beat that I got going. And show you how to do saw chain real quick. Right? Shit sounds clean as fuck, man. Like that's all my saw chain right here. Look. See that? That Wayne made too, by the way, when we're in Jerry's car, right? And this is from another project file where he made a beat, but then I like the sub notes. I'm just talking about this earlier tonight. I like the sub notes so much that I decided to just fuck with it a bit, and I put my own melody on it, right? So I'm gonna show you how to do this side chain shit real quick. Fucking better than the veteran, up like the letterman, a predator on a hunt to eat my competitors, like a cannibalistic savage, animal instinct damage, a motherfucker who's average, twisted and private, well established, we got a master plan, ripping up tracks to get the cash, bring north to the west and the east and south. I'm about to show you what this motherfucking beats from the east about, since I was 10 to listen to the rap shit. Alright, not fucking around. I'm going to show you how to do saw chain real quick. Because I'm telling you, you said you use a compressor, and if it works, it works. But like, it's good. What it's doing, you're compressing everything. You got to be, because if you're using a compressor and you're just using a compressor alone, it's compressing not only fucking your sub, it's compressing everything. Right? You don't want that. You want to compress only this little cunt here. That's why, see that? It's in the shape of a clip, right? See how it's like a clip shape? You only want to compress just to where, I don't even know it's compressing. It's basically cutting out the sound for a second. You see how it's right above the kick? That clip is right above that kick there. That clip is right above the kick there. And it's only where the sub sound, see the sub sound above it? Wherever it is. That's why I post my sub next to my kick when I'm doing this effect. You only want that clip right there on the sub sound. Right now, because what it does, it clips it for a second. Right? Watch. See the shape of it? When the sub kicks in, it cuts it off for a second and allows the kick to come through, and then it goes up to top volume again. Right? You can even see it in real time. Watch. See that? See effect 40? See what happens every time the kick? It's snaps down, right? Letting you get that crispy, clean fucking sub to come through, man. So watch, I'll show you how to do it real quick now. So, all I gotta do is fucking just delete her. Alright, so delete that. Alright, so okay, so you go into your saw tab right here, and hold on, no, I gotta send this back to the master again, right? Because see, it says disconnected from the master because I just deleted that effect. So put that back in the master. Now go on to your cake, or you can go over on the sub, but sometimes sub runs into some kind of fucking weird bullshit. I don't even know what's going on, but it seems like it works every time it does this. So just go off the cake, but you can create the effect off anything, right? But you're gonna be running into the sub, so you might as well do it either off the cake or the sub. I'll just do it off the cake, because either way, you're just creating an effect, right? Doesn't matter what's coming off. If you do it off this here, right? Hit add send off this. So just for this particular case, because this is the way I does it. Add send, create effects channel. Now you see how it says effect 41. Effect 41. Now you see how I'm pressing my thumb here, where the clip is chasing my thumb here, right? So you hit the clip, bring it over here, double tap on it, get in there. Now bring your you see how I just made that line come? Bring it right down low so you can test to see that it's working, right? Okay, in order now, you're not even nowhere near done yet, right? So eventually we're gonna make that clip shape, right? We're gonna make this little clip shape, but I had to fuck with this bit in order to learn, man. Trust me. So I'll bring it down low. This is what I did. I brought it down low to see if I'm even fucking applying the shit to what I'm trying to do here. So in order to get that sub to send through that effect, go up on the sub sound, right? Click on your saw tab here. See where it says sends? In between this little see what I'm flicking up and down here? In between this and where it says master, those two little parallel lines, click that and then click on effect 41. Right? So now your sub sound is being sent to effect 41. Now to see if it's working. See that? The sub sound never came in. I got a solo both of it, so you'll see what I'm talking about. See that? The sub sound's not coming in. Watch. When you drag it up. There it is, right? Watch. There it is, right? So that's how you know your shit's working. So bring it down around 25. That's just what Buddy on YouTube tutorial showed me. So that's what I does. Draw the shape here and keep zooming in, because if you leave it right there, look how big it is. You're not cutting off all that shit, right? So zoom in and drag it over. Zoom in, drag it over until it looks around that sauce there. See how that's a nice little shave off spot there. Turn your magnet off so that you can just drag this to reasonable size to where you can copy it and paste it, right? Or around here is good, right? Turn your magnet back on. Yeah, that's a good shape right there. Look. So I like to put 2 extra dots in there to make that nice little round shape to it, or fucking clip shape, or whatever you want to call it, right? Oh yeah, my nigga, like that, right? So you get that nice perfect clip shape, right? Now you want to take that, copy it, make sure you get your magnet highlighted so you can snap it right onto the grid, right? So copy that. Now you wouldn't want to go like that and put it right there, because you got a sub sound, and then right on through all the sub sounds, every one of the sub notes. See all these sub notes here? You don't need to do that. You only need to do it where the kick is to, right? So that's where the kick is to. Put one here, because that's where the kick's to. And then it goes, watch, sub note on both kicks. So you put 2 there. Right? Keep doing it right throughout the whole kick sequence. and the first sub. See how the kick ends here and the sub ends here. So you only need to go through that process for that first sequence. You don't have to keep going right on over, right? So copy here, put there, right? You got a sub there and a kick there, put it there. I'm telling you, man, this makes a fucking huge difference, my buddy. I used to change this shit a different color though, right? It makes a huge difference on the way your kicks and the way your kicks punches the fucking sub right in the face. I'm telling you, man, your beats are gonna come out blazing, my buddy. I'm telling you, right? Now you could keep doing it like that, right? But just say if you're in a new, you're well, from your perspective, you got a new beat going, right? You got a new beat going. Then now all you gotta do, you got your first sub laid down, and you just put your first saw chain on the bottom. Then you can just highlight everything all at once. See what I just did? Simple little tricks like this speeds up your workflow. You know what I mean? Two more. Yeah. All right. Nah, I'm not gonna save it. I don't need to save it. My shit's already saved. So I did that to show you what's up, right? All right. Now that's fucking slide chain, my nigga. Yeah. What else did I want to tell you? Yeah, okay, so now watch. You see what's going on here? The master, see where it's like it's 0. It never goes, okay, alright, now I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna take the fucking shit down a little bit lower. Alright, now it's okay to have it at -0.1. That's actually pretty good. Like it's imperceptible to the ear, like the volume difference. But I like to have it. I want to break the fuck up to 0. Break as close to 0 dB as possible. You get it. Right there is usually where you land anyway, around 0.1 negative, whatever, right? But you keep dragging the finger up, and then you get that sweet spot right there. Look. See, I was -0.05. Like that's your top threshold, man. Right? That's where you want to save your shit. Just like that, right? I'm not gonna save because I already got my saw chained the way I wanted it, so I'm not gonna save it. In this case, I got some fucking tweets. Not gonna like me or whatever. But I just want to explain to you right there a lot. Have your shit, have your master. Put a limiter on your master every time. Right? Put this limiter on your master every time so that you can cut your shit. It'll allow you. Well, I'll turn it off so you can hear me. It'll allow you to push all your levels up to your kicks, your snare, your hats. Right? Sometimes if you got a very high, snappy snare, sometimes you want to put a fucking sometimes you want to put a, what do you call it, a limiter on that too, right? Depends on how much it's cutting, right? You see what the limiter does? Watch, I'll turn it on, see what the limiter does. You see how it's shaving off shaving a bit of shit off the top? All that high transient sounds, shaving off the top. So what it's doing is cleaning up space for your mixing. Like it's taking a lot of frequencies that don't need to be there and taking that shit off. right? Another thing that I'll tell you now. Watch, which say now very important, man. Say you're on your first melody, your first riff, right? Say if you're in your first melody of your beat, right? It's good to always solo the shit too. So you come in there and put a tuned EQ in it, right? Watch. Hear the difference. Now watch. Hear what it sounds. Hear how nice and clean it sounds, because it clean to my perspective, to my liking, the way I want it to sound. Watch. See how clean it sounds? Because I got that the tune EQ, and this it's all about trusting your ear, right? You tune it the way you wants to fucking shit, because only you are hearing the beat the way you want to hear it in your head. So use the tune EQ every single time, Pauly, to tweak that shit the way you want it to sound, right? And then you can put all kinds of crazy shit on, like a chorus. Watch. Right? You hear the difference? Watch. Chorus, I don't know what it does. It just puts like a little bit of emphasis on it, I guess. And you can put a flanger on it. Hear what it's doing? What the flanger's doing? Watch, you hear the difference now. Watch, see what's doing there now? Watch. Now it's on. Now watch the feedback. Right? You just do crazy shit with it, buddy. Watch, like you can go down to what's another sick one? Sometimes I'll put a multi effects plugin on it, right? You see? Then you can go around here, see what sounds like different here, right? But I don't need on that melody in particular, right? I use it sometimes. I'm just trying to give you all the options here, right? So take that flanger off for a second. Right, I'm not saying do whatever. It's good to just know the shit, so it expands your possibilities and your potential creative fucking flow. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just called tremolo, man. It's pretty trippy. I actually use this on one of the beats I got made, man. Watch what it does, Pauly. It's fucking sick, man. Heard that? Tremolo, it's called. Right? You change the shape of it. Right? Change the phase, the width, the skew of it. Whatever the fuck that is. I'm just saying whatever the fuck I'm looking at. But you get a... Man, you don't know what the fuck shit does until you fuck with it, right? And then all of a sudden, like, it's making your beat sound different, man, you know? Right? Just right off the bat, what that just done to the beat, right? Not saying that it's better than what I got done, but you get the idea, like, for just being creative. Like, if you fuck with shit, you tweak all these parameters, it'll always do something sick to your beat, man. Anyways, hopefully this video is gonna fucking translate or convert or whatever, because I had trouble doing on the last one I just tried to do. I don't know if it was on my other phone or what, because I got two phones going here. This is my S25 that I'm doing on now. Hopefully the fucking bit's gonna work this time, man. We'll see, you know. I'll send this bitch. Anyways, peace, my nigga. Hopefully this shit helped y'all.